Good morning, student. This is teacher Shubhangi. Okay. So, in the previous lecture, we have seen addition of decimal fraction. Okay, subtraction of decimal fraction. Right. In the previous lecture, we have seen what is meant by decimal fraction. How to solve decimal fraction of if addition is there, how to solve subtraction sum. See, in this case we have seen how to add the decimal fraction, how to subtract decimal fraction. Okay, word problem also we have seen, right? Now today we are going to learn about converting a common fraction into a decimal fraction. Okay, converting a common fraction into a decimal fraction means if common fraction is there, if common fraction is given, for example, see, this is a common fraction means 723 upon 10. This is a common fraction. Now we have to convert that common fraction into a decimal fraction. So how this conversion done, that we are going to learn. Okay, so if 723 is there, the number is 723 upon 10. Okay, how many zeros are there in this case? Only one, right? So when we convert this 723 upon 10 into decimal fraction, we are going to see how many zeros are there in denominator. Okay, now if only one zero is there, if only one zero is there, so we'll write 723 means 7, 2 and 3, 723. But only one zero is there, so we'll substitute or we'll put our decimal point here. Why? Because only one zero is there, so 723, and we will put our decimal point in this case. Okay, now in this case two zeros are there, like for example 5, 1, then 2, then 5, and then 0. Now how many zeros are there? 1. Sorry. How many zeros are there? 1, 2. Now count the number from its unit place, right? So this is 1, 2. So where we are going to put our decimal point? Here only. Why? Because after 2 digit we will put our decimal point, because 2 zeros are there. So the answer is what? 512.50. 512.50. Right? Now here 5138. 5138. Now count the zeros. 1, 2, 3. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So count the numbers from its unit place. 1, 2, 3. So where our decimal point will be? Here. So 5.138. 5.138 is our answer. So count the zeros, okay, at the denominator. If 10 is there, so it will so after only one digit decimal point will be shifted. If 2 zeros are there, then after 2 digit decimal point will be shifted. If 3 zeros are there, then after 3 digit our decimal point will be there. Correct? Now, okay, now converting the decimal fraction into a common fraction. Now we are going to convert decimal fraction into a common fraction. Now 26.4. So after decimal point, how many numbers are there? Only one, right? Only one. So here we will write number as it is, 264. Okay. How many numbers are there after decimal point? Only one. So we will give here only 1 0 and 1 means 10. If 10 is there, then decimal point will be shifted to its left hand side by one digit only. If 10 is there to the denominator, then decimal point will be shifted to the left hand side after one digit only. Okay. Now here 0.04. Now if 0.04, how many digits are there after decimal point? Two digits are there. Now we'll write which number is there? 4. So we'll write 4 as it is. Okay. Now 4 upon how many digits are there after decimal point? 2. So 100. So 4 upon 100 is the answer. Now 19.315. Now how 19.315. So write down first the whole number 19315 will remain as it is. First of all, write down number as it is to the numerator. Now count the digits after decimal point. 1, 2, 3. So what the number is? 1, 2, 3 means what number it is? 1000. What number it is? 1000. So 19,315 upon 1000 is equal to 19.315. Okay. Understood everyone this? How to convert decimal fraction into common fraction, and how to convert common fraction into decimal. Very simple sums, right? These are very simple sums. Okay. Now move to next slide. Okay. Now practice set 15. Come to practice set 15. Okay. Now here write the proper number in the empty boxes. Write the proper number in the empty boxes. Okay. Now which number will multiply with 5 so that our answer will be 10? हम कौन से नंबर से 5 को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो हमारा आंसर 10 आना चाहिए. 5 2s are 10. So we'll write here 2. And I have told you that whenever we, if we multiply denominator by any number, we have to multiply the numerator by the same number, right? By the same number, right? Means if we multiply this 5 by 2, so we have to multiply this 3 by 2 as well, because the equation gets satisfied when the numerator and denominator will be multiplied the same number, because when we multiply the numerator as well as denominator by the same number, its value never get changed. मतलब अगर मैंने 5 2 10 किया है तो मैं 3 2 6 करूंगी, तो अगर मैं इसका लोअर फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करूंगी तो भी मेरा आंसर 3/5 ही आएगा. मीन्स योर वैल्यू रिमेन्स द सेम. So you have to multiply. Whenever you multiply the denominator by any number, you have to multiply. It's very compulsory. When you multiply the denominator by the number, the numerator also get multiplied by the same number. Okay. Now if 5 get multiplied with 2, because 5 2s are 10, here we have to fill the boxes, no? So 5 get multiplied with which number so that our answer will be 10? So 5 get multiplied with 2 so that our answer will get 10, right? So 5 2s are 10 and 3 2s are what? 6. Now 6 upon 10, 0 is there. So we have to convert it into decimal point. So we'll write 6 as it is. Now after how many digits decimal point will be there? Because only 1 0 is there. So after 1 digit only decimal point will be there. So we'll put here decimal point and 0 here. So 0.6 will be our answer. Right everyone? Yes, 0.6 will be our answer. Right? Okay. Now, very good everyone. Now 8 into 125. If denominator get multiplied with 8 remain as it is. See here 8 is there, here also 8 is there. Now if 8 get multiplied with 125, so 25 will also get multiplied with what? 25 will also get with multiply with what? Same number, that is what? 125. These sums are very easy. Why? Because here if clearly mentioned 125 in the denominator, we also multiply by the same number with this 25. Right? Now 25 into 125. Now multiply 25 into 125. What will be the answer? This. What will be the answer? 3, 1, 2, 5. If you multiply, wait a minute. Okay, so if you multiply 8 into 125, so the answer is 1000. So when you multiply 125 into 25, the answer is what? 3125. Okay, 3125. Now, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3. So after 3 digits, we'll put our decimal point, that is 3.125. So the answer is what? 3.125. Okay, everyone, understood? 3.125. Now here again, 2 get multiply with which number so that our answer will be 10? Which number 2 get multiply with which number so that answer is 10? 2 get multiply with 5. Yes, very good. 2 get multiply with 5. 2 5s are 10. Now 21 will also multiply with which number? Let me know in chat box. 21 get also multiply with which number? Yes, Harsh is given answer. Khushi, Siddhi, Aditya, Harsh, Gaurav, Sarthak, Simran. Very good. Asavri, Aryan. Okay. Means when we multiply this 2 by 5, when we multiply the denominator by 5, by the same number we will multiply with numerator. Now 2 5s are 10 and 21 into 5 means what? 5 1s are 5 and 5 2s are 10 means 105. 105. Right? 105. Now after which digit I am supposed to give decimal point? 10 is there in 10. That means I will put my decimal point after before 5. After 10 before 5 means what? Here which number will come? 10 point 10.5. Why 10.5? Because after one digit I am supposed to put here decimal point. Okay, I supposed to put decimal point before 5 because only 10 is there in 10. Right? Now in this case 22 upon 40. Okay. So here 11 upon 20 it is given, means 22 upon 40 is nothing but 11 upon 20. How? Because if I divide this 22 by 2, 22 by 2, so 11 will come. If I divide by the same number, means 2, so here it will come 20. So that they have given 11 upon 20. Okay. Now 22 upon 40, if every time I repeat this, okay, whenever the number are like this, means if they are divided by any same number, you can divide it, okay, and convert that number into its lowest form. So this 22 can be divided by 2 and this 40 also can get divided by 2. 11 upon 20 will be answer. Okay, but be sure that you are supposed to divide both the numerator as well as denominator by the same number. Different numbers are not allowed. Okay. So same number, if you multiply also by, if you multiply the numerator by any number, you are supposed to multiply the denominator by the same number. Similarly, in case of division, if you divide 22 by 2, so you should divide 40 by 2 only. It is not, it's not right answer if you divide this 22 by 2 and 40 by 5. Okay. If you divide this numerator by 2, then you must divide this 40 by 2 as well. Okay, so then only your lowest form will form. Okay, now 11 upon 20. Now 11 get multiplied with which? 20 get multiplied with 5, so that answer is 100. So 11 get multiplied with which, so that your answer will be there? Let me know in chat box. By Ishita is saying 5. Okay, so if 20 get multiplied with 5, then 11 also get multiplied with 5. Now 11, 25s are 100 and 11 5s are what? 11 5s are 55, right? 11 5s are 55. Now where my decimal point will be, I will write here 55 as it is. Okay, where my decimal point will come? Now 2 zeros are there, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. So where our decimal point will be? 1, 2. So here our decimal point will be, and the answer is 0.55. Answer is what? 0.55. So the answer is 0.55. Understood everyone this? Okay. So when here, by which number I am supposed to multiply so that the answer is 10? So 5 2s are 10. If I multiply this denominator by 2, then I will multiply the numerator by 2 only. So if 5 2s are 10, then 3 2s are 6. So 6 by 10 is nothing but 0.6. Because only one digit is there, only 1 0 is there. So after one digit only I will put my decimal point. Okay, so the answer is 0.6. Now 25 by 8. Now 8 get multiplied with 125, so that answer is 1000. So by which number I am supposed to multiply by 25? So if I multiply this 25 by 125, because if the denominator is multiplied with 125, so the numerator get also multiplied with 125. So the answer is 3125. That means 3125 upon 1000 means 3.125 is the answer. Same in this case, 21 upon 2 means if by which number I am supposed to multiply, so that answer is 10. So 2 5s are 10. If I multiply this 2 means denominator by 5, I must multiply this numerator by 5 only. So 21 into 5 is 105. Now 10 is there, so I substitute my decimal point before one digit only. So 10.5 is answer. Then I will convert this numerator and denominator by its lowest form. So if I divide this 22 by 2 and 40 by 2, so I will get the answer 11 upon 20. Now 20 into 5 is 100. If denominator get multiplied with 5, I must multiply the numerator by 5 only. 11 5s are 55. 20 into 5 is 100. If 2 zeros are there, that means 0.55 is my answer. Clear everyone? I hope everyone understood this. Yes? I hope everyone understood this. Please let me know. Yes? What happened, Durvesh? It's very easy actually. All are saying yes, teacher. Okay, well done. Very good. Okay. Very good, because very slowly we are going. Okay. No need to hurry, because the sums should get understood, right? Okay. Now move to the next slide. Everyone is saying, teacher, we understood. So that means you are paying attention. So very good, everyone. Okay. Very good. Okay. 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 Now next problem is convert the common fraction into decimal fraction. Okay. If we have to convert that common fraction into decimal fraction, okay, so we have to multiply the denominator by such a number so that we should get the answer 10, 100 or 1000. Okay, if we want the decimal fraction from common fraction, if we want the decimal fraction from common fraction, we should multiply this 4 by any number so that we should get the answer 100, 10 और 1000. हमको 4 को डिनोमिनेटर को ऐसे नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है जहां से हमको आंसर या तो 10 मिले या तो 100 मिले, बट 4 के टेबल में 10 नहीं आता है, तो ऑब्वियसली वी शुड गेट द आंसर 100. ओके, सो बाय विच नंबर वी शुड मल्टीप्लाई दिस 4 सो दैट वी विल गेट द आंसर 100. हम कौन से नंबर से 4 को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो हमको आंसर 100 मिलेगा? तो वी should multiply this 4 by 25. 25 4s are 100, right? So if I multiply this 4 by 25, I must divide this 3 by 25. So 4 into 25 is 100 and 3 into 25 is 75. Now we can easily convert this 75 upon 100 to its decimal point, right? That means two zeros are there. So 1, 2 means 1, 2. So before 75, decimal point is there. So 0.75, 0.75 is the answer. Okay. Now, by which number we should multiply so that we will get answer 10 or 100? So we should get answer 5 2s are 10 or 5. Okay, 5 2s are 10. So if I multiply this 5 by 2, 5 2s are 10. So I will multiply this numerator by 2 as well. So that 4 2s are 8. Now 8 upon 10 is nothing but 0.8, because we can easily convert that fraction into decimal point. Only the confusion is there in this part, right? कि 5 को कौन से नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करूँ तो आंसर 10 या 100 आएगा. तो अगर मैं 5 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करती हूँ तो 5 2 जा 10, तो मुझे डेसिमल फ्रैक्शन मिलेगा। अगर मैं 4 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगी तो 4 2 जा 8, 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगी तो 4 3 जा 12, तो 10 तो मिलने से रहा नहीं 4 से, तो कौन से नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करूं तो मुझे आंसर 100 आना चाहिए। तो if I multiply this 4 by 25, so that I will get the answer 100, right? Now 20 into which number so that we will get the answer 100? So 20 into 5 is 100. If I multiply this 20 by 5, I will also multiply this 17 by 5, and then 85 is the answer. So I will easily convert that fraction into its decimal. 85 upon 100 means 1 digit, 2 digit. After 2 digit decimal point is here. Before 2 digit decimal point is there. So 0.85 is my answer. Very easy sums, right? ओके सो अगर आपको कंफ्यूजन है कि आपको नहीं पता कि मैं 4 को कौन से नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगी तो मुझे आंसर 100 आएगा, एक ओके अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो वन ऑफ द मेथड टू कन्वर्ट दिस इज आप क्या करोगे, 100 को 4 से डिवाइड करो, ठीक है। Now 4 2s are 10, right? 4 2s are 10. 4 2s are 8. Sorry, 4 2s are 8. Now 10 minus 8 is what? 2. And this 0 will comes down. That means 0 here it will come. This 0 will comes down. Okay. Now 4 5s are 10 20. So what the answer is? What the answer is? 25, right? 25 is the answer. तो अगर आपको पता है कि आप 25 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो आपको आंसर मिलेगा 100। अगर आपको नहीं पता है कि आपको 100 लाने के लिए 4 को कौन से नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आपको आंसर 100 मिलेगा, तो आप 100 यहाँ पे लिख दो, आप 100 को 4 से डिवाइड करके देखो, अगर आपका रिमाइंडर 0 आता है तो दैट मीन्स दिस 25 यू कैन राइट टू दिस साइड, मीन्स 4 into 25 is equal to 100, ठीक है। सेम हियर 20 into 5 is 100 is everyone know, बट अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो आप 100 को डिवाइड करके देखोगे 4 से, जो आंसर आएगा वो यहाँ पे रहेगा। अगर फिर भी आपका रिमाइंडर 0 नहीं आता है दैट मीन्स द नंबर इज इनकरेक्ट ओवर हियर, तो फिर आप 1000 के लिए कैरी फॉरवर्ड करोगे वो प्रोसेस, ठीक है। 10 से नहीं आया इसके लिए हमने 100 के लिए करके देखा, अगर 100 से भी आपको नहीं आता था यहाँ पे रिमाइंडर 0 तो आप वो प्रोसेस 1000 के लिए करते थे, ठीक है। बट क्लियरली 25 into 4 is 100, we know that, right? Now 4 into 25 is 100. If I multiply this 4 by 25, so I will also multiply this 3 by 25 because both the numerator and denominator get multiplied with the same number. Now 4 into 25 is 100 and 3 into 25 is 75. So we should easily convert this 75 upon 100 to 0.75 because the 1 and 2 zeros are there, so 2 digits are there. So before 2 digits, I will substitute my decimal point, right? Similarly, in this case, 20 into 5, 17 into 5. 17 into 5 is 85. 20 into 5 is 100. So 0.85 is the answer. Okay. Now convert the decimal fraction into common fraction. Okay. How to convert the decimal fraction into a common fraction, right? Now 27.5 is there, 27.5. So first of all write the whole number 275. Now see the decimal point के बाद कितने digit है? Only 1. So we'll write here 10. 275 upon 10. Now 0.007 तो एक ही number है, that is 7. How many digits are there after decimal point? 3. So 1, 2, 3. So 1000 is there. So 7 upon 1000. Now 39.15. So we'll write here 3915 as it is. How many digits are there after decimal point? Only 2 digits. So I will write here. Okay. So 3915 upon 100. Clear everyone? I hope everyone understood this. Okay. Okay. I hope everyone understood this properly. Okay. Khushi, Siddhi, Rishit, everyone, Tanuja, Dhyan, Durvesh, Simran, Ananya. Ananya is saying it is so easy. Yes, very easy sums. Okay, good. Everyone, well, response. Good response are getting from you, student. I am very happy. Okay, now move to the next slide. Now multiplication of decimal fraction. See in this case, if we multiply this 43 by 5, right? 3 5s are 15. Okay, 3 5s are 15, 15, 1 carry. Okay, 5 4s are 20 plus 1, 21. So the answer is what? 215. Okay, but if we convert, if any decimal point is there, 4.3 upon 5. So same multiplication has to be carry forward. 5 3s are 15, 5, 1 carry. Now 5 4s are 20 plus 1, 21. Now how many digit, after decimal point, how many digits are there? Only one, right? So put here decimal point. 21.5 is there, no? So after one digit, before one digit only, after one digit decimal point is there. 1, and then here decimal point will be there. Okay, understood everyone? I hope everyone understood this. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Now if 317 into 45 is there, then 3.17 into 4.5 is equal to what? Okay, 3.17 into 4.5 is what? Now we know the answer, right? We know the answer. The answer is 317 into 45, right? So answer is 14265, 14,265. Now how many digits are, how many digits are there after decimal point? 1 2 3, 1 2 3. ये 3.75 के आगे 3.17 के पास 2 digits है. Okay, and 4.5 after decimal point 1 digit. तो ये एक digit, second or third, how many digits are there? 3 digits. So we will shift our decimal point after 3 digits. So 1 2 3. So 1 2 3, and here a decimal point will be there. Clear everyone? आपको decimal point आफ्टर डेसिमल पॉइंट जितने मल्टीप्लीकेशन में क्वेश्चन में जितने नंबर्स है आफ्टर डेसिमल पॉइंट आपको वो काउंट करना है. फॉर एग्जांपल 3.17 के पास टू डिजिट्स है आफ्टर डेसिमल पॉइंट, एंड 4.5 के पास 1 है, तो 2 plus 1 is 3. So 1 2 3. So 14.265 is our answer. Clear everyone? I hope everyone understood this. Okay, very easy sums actually these are. Clear? Okay, okay, let me know in chat box many. Yes, so good response everyone from you. Okay, good response. So everyone is saying teacher yes yes yes. I will explain it again, don't worry. Okay, because when we solve more problems, no, so we'll get solution of it. Like for example here 317, everyone please pay attention over here. 317 into 45. Okay, अगर हम यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं 317 into 45, so the answer is what? 14,265. 14,265. Okay, now in question, if here here decimal point is there, here decimal point is there, right? Now count the digits after decimal point. 1 2 and here 3, right? यहाँ पे 2 है और यहाँ पे 1 है, means 1 2 digits are there after decimal point, 1 digit is there after decimal point, 1 2 and here it is 3. So in answer we'll put our decimal point together, 1 then 2 then 3 and here our decimal point will be. So the answer is what? 14.265. 14.265. I hope everyone clear their doubt right now. Please let me know in chat box those who have doubt. Okay. Yes, we will do evaluation part. Jay is saying, teacher, please do evaluation. Everyone is getting excited for evaluation, I know. Okay, but first of all, will understand this and then we'll do evaluation, because everyone should get this. Everyone should clear their doubt. Okay, then we'll do evaluation. Don't worry about it. Okay, now move to the second slide. Now here 2.7 into 1.4. Now do with me. Everyone take your notebook and pen with you and do with me. So 2.7 into 1.4. 2.7 into 1.4. Now do everyone with me. What will be the answer? Yes, let me know. Now where the decimal point will be? 1 and 2. After, in 2.7, one digit is there. In 1.4, one digit is there. 1 plus 1, 2. So after 2 digit decimal point is there from the unit place, right? So 1, 2. So here our decimal point will be. So the answer is what? 3.78. Good. So how it should be read as? Don't read it as 3.78. You should read it as 3.78. If you got the get the percentage, no, so many times any student are supposed to get 70 point, for example, like this 70.38. Okay, so don't read it as, or don't tell anyone as, I got 70.38 percentage. No, it is wrong, because after decimal point you should read it as 38. Okay, 70.38. Okay, so you should read it as, what the answer is, 3.78. Yes, Jay has written this 3.78. Clear. Correct, correct. Very good, very good. Response, wonderful response from you students. Very good, very good. Okay, now do with me this 6.17 quickly. 6.17, take your notebook and pen with you and do quickly this sum. 6.17 multiply by 3.9 and give me the answer. Give me the answer. Quickly do, Janvi. I can see you, Janvi Deshmukh. You are not doing any sum and you are laughing. Do sums. 6.17 into 3.9. Okay. And give me answer in chat box. What the answer is? Yeah, I have written it directly. You can do the sums like multiplication. Okay. 24. 9 sevens are. Now 3 plus 0, 3. Then my answer is correct or wrong? I am going correct or wrong? Please tell me. Yes? Okay. Now 5 plus 7 is? It is right or wrong? It is right or wrong? Yes, it is wrong. So what the correct answer is? What the correct answer is? Huh? What the correct answer is? 6.17 into 3.9. Okay. So 9 sevens are what? 9 sevens are 63. 63, 6 carry, right? Now 9 ones are okay. 63, 9 sevens are 63, 3, 6 carry, right? Now 9 ones are 9. 9 plus 6 is what? 15. Okay. 15, 1 carry. Then 9 6 are 9 6 are 54. 54 plus 1, 55, right? Now here 0 is there. 3 sevens are 3 sevens are wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh? Wait a minute. Here it will come. Now 3 sevens are here 0 will come. 3 sevens are 21. Okay. Then here 2 carry over. 3 ones are 3 plus 2, 5, right? And 3 6 are 18. You know. Then 3 plus 0 is 3. 5 plus 1 is what? Here it will come 6, right? Then 5 plus, wait a minute. So here it will come 3. 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 plus 5, 10. 5 plus 8, 5 plus 8, 13, right? And here 1 carry, and 1 plus 1 is what? 2. What the answer is? 24.063. Okay. How? Because here 1 carry over, no? 5 plus 5 is 10. 1 carry over. Then 5 plus 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 4, 1 carry. 24.063 is the answer. Okay. Again, I repeat this. I made you confuse this in this sum. How to do this. And sorry for that. Okay. So see, 6.17 into 3.9, 9 sevens are 63, 3, 6 carry over, 9 ones are 9 plus 6, 15 ka 5, 1 carry, then 9 6 are 54 plus 1, 55. Now 0 0 will be there. Then 3 sevens are 21, 1, 2 carry, 3 ones are 3 plus 2, 5, 6 threes are 18. Now 3 plus 0 is 3, 5 plus 1 is 6, 5 plus 5, 10, 1 will get carry over, 5 plus 8 is 13 plus 1, 14, 4, 1 carry over, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Now where our decimal point would be 1 digit, 2 digit and 3 digit. So after 3 digit our decimal point will be from unit place. Huh? So 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 24.063. The answer is what? 24.063. Well done everyone. Good. Okay, 24.063. 0.0.0063 is not answer, Aryan. Okay, 24.063 it is, right? Okay. I hope everyone understood this very easy sums. Simple multiplication is there. Count the digit after decimal point and then put from unit place. Okay. From unit place, count the digit and put the decimal point over there. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now here question number 4. Virendra bought 18 bags. Wait. Virendra bought 18 bags of rice, each bag weighing 5.250 kg. Means वीरेंद्र ने 18 bags लाए राइस के और each bag, हर एक बैग 5.250 kg का है. ठीक है, उन्होंने वीरेंद्र has bought 18 bags of rice, okay, and each bag is having 5.250 weight. ठीक है. Now how much rice did he buy altogether? Means if he bought 18 bags of rice and every bag is of 5.250, 5.250, 5.250. So he bought 18 bags and each bag is weighing 5.250 kg. Now if the rice cost rupees 42 per kg, how much did he pay for it? Okay, if he bought 18 bags and each bag is weighing 5.250 kg, okay, so what would be the cost, total cost, if he bought 18 bags of rice total? Okay, now one bag contains 5.250 kg of rice, right? As we know, one bag contains how much rice? One bag, how much rice one bag contains? 5.250. Okay, now 18 bags कितना contain करेगा? तो हम क्या करेंगे उसका multiplication. If you tell one chocolate is of 1 rupees, so what would be the cost of 12 such chocolates? So what you will do? You will directly multiply this 12 by 1, right? So 12 into 1 is 12. But if the cost of one chocolate is of rupees 2, wait a minute, if the cost of one chocolate is rupees 2, one chocolate का price for example 2 rupees है, okay, one chocolate का price 2 rupees है. So how many price of 3 such chocolates? आपको 3 chocolates लेना है, तो आप क्या करोगे? Directly multiply करोगे ना, 3 2s are 6. So I require 6 rupees to get 3 chocolates if the cost of one chocolate is 2 rupees, right? So you will tell to your mother, you will ask for your mother to give you 6 rupees so that you will get 3 chocolates, right? Now, if one bag contain 5.250 kg of rice, so 18 bags will contain how much? So 18 bags will contain this 5.250 means 1 kg, one bag का weight लिखेंगे हम लोग, उसको multiply करेंगे 18 से, right? So if you multiply this 5.250 into 18, the answer is 94.500. Means you will multiply first this, and after getting multiply, count the digits after decimal point 1 2 3. So 1 2 3. So 94.500 is the answer. Now after Virendra bought 94.5 kg of rice, see after this digit after 5, this 0 don't have any value, that I had told you, okay, before this. Now the cost of 1 kg of rice is 42, that they have said कि 42, 1 kg of rice is of rupees 42. Now the cost of 94.5 kg of rice, अगर उन्होंने total 94.5 kg of rice मंगाया है, तो उसका total cost क्या रहेगा? That will be multiply into 42. Now 2 5s are 10, 1 carry, 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9, 2 9s are 18. This 0 will be there. 4 5s are 20, 0 2 carry over, 4 4s are 8 plus 2 10. Okay, 4 4s are 16. Okay, 16 plus 2 18, 18 का 8, 1 carry over, 4 9s are 36 plus 1 37. Now 0 plus 0 0, 9 plus 0 9, 8 plus 8 16, 1 carry over, 1 plus 7 8 plus 1 9 and 3. Now after 94, how many digits are there? After decimal point only 1, so you will put here only 1 decimal point. After so 3969.0, after decimal point 0 don't have any value. ठीक है, अगर यहाँ पे 3969 ओके 0.000 कितने भी जीरो आने दो, इसको वैल्यू नहीं है. बट वैल्यू कभी है अगर वो 0 के बाद कोई नंबर रहता है तो। अगर 3961.01 रहता था तो उसको वैल्यू रहती थी, 3961.002 अगर रहता था तो उसको वैल्यू थी। बट आफ्टर डेसिमल पॉइंट इफ all the zeros are there, that should not have any value. So the answer is 3969 is the price. So he paid rupees 3969 for the rice. Okay, wait a minute. Let me check in chat box. Okay, so understood everyone? So he paid rupees 3969 for the rice. Okay, I hope everyone is clear this. Okay. Okay, so again I repeat this, everyone please pay attention. I hope everyone clear about how to convert common fraction into decimal one, decimal into common one, right? Only confusion in this sum, but don't worry, this sum is also easy. Okay, please pay attention everyone so that your doubt will get clear. If one bag contain 5.250 kg of rice, so 18 bags of 18 kg of rice is how much? Okay, so 5.250 into 18 अगर करते हैं तो हमको आंसर मिलेगा 94.500. But after 5 this 0 don't have any value. Okay, so 94.5 is the answer. Now the cost of 1 kg of rice is 42. So if I multiply this 94.5 kg of rice into 42, I will get the answer 3969. So that Virendra bought 94.5 kg of rice. Okay, 18 bags of 5.250 means what? 94.5 kg of rice he bought altogether. And then he paid how much? If 1 kg of rice is for 42 rupees, then 94.5 kg of rice into 42 is equal to 3969 for the rice. Means he paid 3969 for the rice. Okay, so thank you very much everyone. I hope you all understood and enjoy this lecture. Thank you everyone.